Well, hello everybody. I am so excited. I have not done a flip through in a while, it feels like. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining me today here at the Crazy That's Stacy. Oh, I'm so excited to do my flip through for my March design team project. I am incredibly grateful. Thank you, Natalie, for allowing me the extreme honor of being on your design team, playing with your gorgeous designs. It's always a pleasure and so inspiring. This and for March, there was I used the pretty pastels, and I used this breathtaking vintage pattern journal pages. I'm pretty sure there's some floral scraps in there, and yeah, those are the kits I used for to create this. Oh my gosh, I have had this idea for girls with pearls for a long time. And this was it. This was the minute. And for those of you who maybe have been on Facebook, you've seen where I made this patch. I called it a fabric masterboard, and I printed on fabrics her portions of the kit. Like that's the pattern paper. That's from the pretty pastels. This is from uh, pretty pastels. There's there and then behind here is more, but then I covered it up with all this gorgeous stuff. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I love her. I love her. And I have this lace glove and some stringy stuff. Look at this vintage little love here. Had pearls on it, so it had to go on there. This is a vintage photo that I had in my shop, and these little girls are looking at the flower. It's really, I think, a cactus, but it's a flower on a cactus. Yeah. And then I layered and I layered and I layered, and then this is some vintage pearls, just a piece of that, and they came apart, and so I got it on there. Anyway, I made a little title, "Girls with Pearls in Spring," and she's got the forever elastic, uh, binding. So it's like a forever journal. I really love how she turned out, and again, I think I told y'all I really struggle with the gator, but look, guys, she doesn't even need a closure. I mean, she's perfect. She lays perfect. Not that this journal is perfect, but she lays perfect. Yeah. Well, let's look at her. Let's look together. I can't wait to show you. I made this pocket on the inside. Look how pretty. I love gingham. Gingham is my jam, and that was part of the pretty pastels. I used all the pulled out all the stops with the Two Sister Jam, our Etsy shop. That's our mint lace, and then I put some of this vintage lace with the pearls, and then this is some wedding dress stuff and buttons, vintage buttons. I sewed on that, and I did that behind music. You can kind of see that that's music back there. And then this is a tag from the kit that I embellished, put a topper on, and this our ledger from the shop. And then I thought that looked near pretty right there, just like that. And then she has two signatures, and then this is some vintage lace from our shop. And look at this paper. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And this is a pocket from the kit that I just put some lace and a flower and some trim. And then I do these hearts that I sew buttons on, and that's my topper on her pretty tag. And then this is some ledger. Well, that's something. This is some ledger that I think Natalie, I'm pretty sure Natalie sent this to me. I think she sent Dan and I this. I think I'm pretty sure Natalie sent this to me. Anyway, I love this vintage ledger. It's from 1938. Oh my gosh, look at that writing. I love it. And then this is from I think this is from the pattern pages, I think. And then my silk ruffles. Well, it's got the blue and the pinks. It's got all the colors that are coming in this page here. So you could journal here. I left quite a bit of journaling space in there. See, like, I think this is part of the floral scraps. Yeah. And then here's some vintage book pages. Look at that. Audubon book from, we don't have the date on there, but it's an old book. This is my pretty new, this is some of my, I say new, but I just got this from Zoe. And I'm liking the speckling, and I love this. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I love it. And of course I sew on everything. This is an accountant's daily worksheet. I have no clue where it came from, but it's old as Methuselah, and it had to go in here. I love it. And then look at this paper. And then this is some pretty lace from our shop. And then this is her her envelope. And I didn't put anything in it because of the lace. I wanted you to see the lace, but maybe I will put something in there. Yeah. But anyway, I just embellished her, sewed and embellished her envelope. Look at that gingham. Oh my gosh. And then this is one of my fabric ruffles. It's polka dot. I like the polka dot and the gingham. I'm liking all the patterns. And then the stripes. Oh my goodness. Here's some more ledger. I think this is ledger from, oh, this is ours. Maybe. Oh, Josh. I buy so much ledger. I don't know. But you know what? I think this is from TwoSisterJam. Pretty sure. And then this is some pink Zoe paper. And then, oh, look at that. That's your pattern paper. And look at that trim. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get up close on that. Check out this trim. My sister gave this to me. Y'all need a sister like mine. Look at that stripe. Oh my gosh. And see, there's, like I said, I left some journaling space, you know, and then it's decorated and journaled in journaling space. It's a little bit of everything. This is from an almanac. I like it. I like it. I like it pretty good. And then, oh, pattern paper. Look at our teal lace. It's called Jade. Now, we haven't listed it yet because we got to get some more in. But, yeah. Oh, I need to cut my strings. That needs to go. That's got to go. I'll do, well, I can do it right now. And then, no, I won't. I'll do it after the video. And then, see, you can take things out. This is the Forever Journal. But look at this. This is from Germany. Oh my gosh, look at all the different colors and the patina on it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's my center. That's the rest of that Farmer's Almanac. Journaling space. Pretty lace. Zoe paper. Look, I left some journaling space. There's the rest of that ledger. And then, oh, look at that. Silk ruffle with that ombre pink. Oh, look at this. This is a belly band I made using tiny envelopes. And then I layered everything on there. I love it. And then it's even got a little removable tag in here. It's cute. And then all I did is sew on her pretty tags, add pretty toppers, ledger. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a topper here because I didn't want to cover up that pretty button that she had on her. She had on there. I like my little top. I like my little eyelets I did and my sewing. Oh, look at that. That's our lumber ledger. All right. We'll put this back in here like so. See how pretty that is? I love it. I love it. This is some lace from our shop right there. The rest of that whatever that was. The rest of that Zoe paper and the sewing. And then my Audubon book. Oh goodness. And then there's that floral scraps. And this is one of my a lace ruffle I made. Yeah, I love that. And then here's the rest of that ledger. And then here's a pocket that I embellished from the kit, layered with the cheesecloth and all the things. Put a fabric little strip topper on there. Oh goodness. And then more of that mint lace. And then here's the signature too. And then this is some vintage lace from our shop. I embellished this pocket. Used my little gingham ruffle. Embellished that and sewed on it. This is from this is our what we call our Canton ledger, and this is domestic, like domestic ledger, and I love that. I love that. That's in our TwoSisterJam shop. And if you like any of these things that you see that I've used, you can find a lot of it in the TwoSisterJam shop. And look down below, you'll see the link to our shop, and there's a code for you. YouTube 20. Use that for 20% off. Yeah, look at my gingham ruffle. Isn't it precious? I like the gingham with the pattern paper here. And then I did some layering on this pocket from the kit. You only live. Oh, what is this doing there? I don't know what that is. You only. Oh my goodness, it's like a moth or something. He wants to come in here. Okay, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing it right, but we'll see. I used one of my hearts with the buttons. Oh, I'm cracking myself up. Oh, Lord. My life, I swear. Ooh, look at this vintage German music. And it has that old tape on it. I had to use it. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that lush? Oh, man, oh, man. And then here's some of our vintage lace. That pretty pastel paper. Oh, look at that. That's from the patterned. Here is some more of the vintage, the almanac. And then your little journal in space, or so whoever gets this, you can decorate. This is one of my favorite pages. And then I used that string. I don't know what this is, but I adore it. And here is more almanac, and this has got like a rag feel to it. And then the Zoe paper. Here's my pink ruffle, silk ruffle. More of that cool. I think this is our French and domestic. It's got French and domestic on it. Ledger. Oh, look at that. That's an avocado paper from Zoe. And then this is some of our new. It's called this petal pink lace. I love this lace. Look at that gingham. Bam. Oh, that's see, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, those are going away. Those are going bye-bye. Look at this. This is an actual telegram, and I think it's a German telegram. Yeah, and it's from what year? I don't know. 1925. Looks like it says 13, but you know it's not 1325. Oh my gosh, no, he's got to be a 1925. That's really cool though, huh? And then, oh my gosh, look at that page. That was one of the freebies. Avocado, the French ledger. Look at that paper. Ooh. Oh, I love it. I love it. A probate courts. I don't know. This is so. I loved this page. And then more of my what do you call it? Lace ruffle. And then here's a pocket I embellished. And then I put the eyelets in there. I took a page out of the Natalie book and did eyelets, lots of them. Yeah, look at this vintage lace. Oh, it's so lush, so lush. There's the rest of that German music. Here's an envelope flip, and what do we got in there? We got one of her pieces of ephemera. Look at that, beautiful flowers. Oh, I just altered the a blue envelope because I liked the way it looked, with all of this. And there's the rest of that Canton ledger. And then this is a pocket. Well, it's a tuck. And I made it with like a vintage card. I don't know where Dan and I got these cards, but they're pretty cool. And then I embellished one of the tags from the kit. And that goes in that tuck like so. I don't want it to. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's a better. There we go. And then there's the silk ruffle. Looks so pretty on that paper. And then here is the back cover. And then I used one of her tags and a cluster that I printed one of the vintage ladies on fabric and made a cluster. And that's like a little tuck spot. And this is one of the tags from the kit that I just embellished, sewed on, and that goes right here. And that is that. Look at her. Look at her. She sits so pretty. She does. She sits so pretty. I love her. I love her. These strings have got to go. I'll fix that in a momento when I get off here. When I get off here. I forgot about them because I tucked them in. Oh my gosh. I do love my girls with pearls in spring. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for letting me be on your design team. I am Always, always blessed. Always blessed. These papers are timeless. Okay, they're really timeless. If you like grunge, you're really gonna like the floral scraps. Of course, she does freebies, but these papers are. It's right now. It's April, but this was for March because, of course, I'm late. I'm always late these days. But the pretty pastels is so timeless. I see this through the summer and everything. And then the pattern pages, guys, seriously, this is the kit to have. It really, really is. This will go with all the things, all the things. I'm even seeing Christmas on this. I mean, look at that page. I like blue in my Christmas. Look, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to use this kit over and over and over in all the things. So the links are going to be down below for that. Thank you for putting up with me for these 15, 17 minutes. If you enjoyed this, maybe hit like, share the video, let people see, share the love. Let's get to 2,500 subscribers. I keep hanging out at that 240 something. We only got just 8 or so subscribers to go, and I'm going to give away the farm. So let's get her done. And so hit subscribe and give me a comment. Tell me what you think about Girls with Pearls in Spring. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know. Oh my goodness. I do adore. Look at the mint lace that's right there on the coming out and peeking out. Look at her. She doesn't even need a closure, guys. Oh, maybe I might have figured out 4 years later how to build a journal. I don't know. But I am so thankful for you. Now here's the rule. You got to go be blessed and you got to go be a blessing. That's how we move around here. So yeah. And I am so excited that you joined me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.